Good morning, Bearcats. Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend. We are now on week 6 of 5th grade. We're about halfway through the first quarter. This week, we are still going to be working on making inferences. So remember, making inferences is when the author doesn't tell you everything. You have to figure it out, and you have to figure out things that the author doesn't say by using your background knowledge, which is stuff you already know, or that fancy word we use, schema, and the text evidence, what the text does say. So use those clues, put it with your background knowledge, put those two things together to try to figure out what the author wants you to know that they're not actually telling you. So for today's assignment under week 6, you'll notice it says 928 and 929. You are not doing this entire thing today. We're going to be working on half of it today, half of it tomorrow. So you are not actually turning anything in today. You'll be turning this in tomorrow. So after you have watched this morning video, you're going to come here to week 6, and you are going to open up these slides. And if you look in these directions today, you are only doing slides 2 through 7. So slides 8 through 13 will be done tomorrow. So today, just slides 2 through 7. And you are not doing slide 1 because that's just a title slide. Let me make this video a little bit smaller for you guys. And this is going to be a combination of making inferences and just doing some basic reading comprehension. So title 1 or slide 1 is just the title slide. Slide 2 and slide 3 are the story, The Bear's Bad Bargain. So you are going to have to read this. If you are having trouble reading this, if you come over here to the zoom in button, that zooms it out to 50. That's 100, and you can kind of move it around as needed to make it bigger or smaller. Okay, and then once you have read that story on slide 2 and 3, slide 4 is a little bit of vocabulary. You have 6 words: orchard, tremendous, hesitated, portion, inevitable, and anticipation. Down here you have the meaning of it. So what you're going to do, pick the meaning and just put it wherever you think it goes. Which word does it match? Okay. Once you've done those 6 vocabulary words, you are going to come down to slide 5. And there are 4 questions. So you're going to circle the letter of the correct answer. So example number 1, what was the agreement between the wealthy man and the old couple? Look at your 4 answer choices, grab the circle, drag it, and put it around whichever letter you want to be answered. Okay? And each one has a different circle. This is where you are actually going to make an inference. You are going to use a quote from the story and make your inference. So for this one, it gives you the quote. Which one of these would be the inference that matches this quote? Then for this one, it gives you the inference. Which one of these would be the evidence or the quote that supports that inference? Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You use all 6 of those. And then the last thing you are going to do today is slide 7. Slide 7, it says, read Aesop's fable. Match the inference to the number of the quote which it supports it. So this is the fable right here. It just has lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then down here, it gives you an inference. So let's do number 1 together. Okay. One day a dove saw an ant fall into a brook. Ant tried with all of his might to swim to the bank. Dove took pity on the ant and dropped a blade of straw near the ant. Ant grabbed the straw and used it to float safely to shore. A few days later, Ant saw a man picking up a stone to throw at Dove in order to kill her. As the man lifted the stone to throw it, Ant stung him in the heel, causing the man to miss Dove. Feeling relieved, Dove flew quickly into the woods. So, number 1, Dove wanted to help Ant. Which sentence up here would tell us that Dove wanted to help Ant? One day a dove saw an ant fall into a brook. Ant tried with all of his might to swim to the bank. Dove took pity on the ant and dropped a blade of straw near the ant. Ant grabbed the straw. Okay, which one shows that Dove wanted to help the ant would be number 3. So you would grab the 3 and put it right there, just like that. And you're going to do that for questions 1 through 7. So this number isn't going to be the same as this number. They may be the same, but most likely they're going to be different. And then you are not going to do slides 8 through 13. We will do those on Tuesday, tomorrow. Okay. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, comment on the assignment with those questions. Please remember that just because you are at home, there are still other students in the building. I will respond to those questions as quickly as possible. I have planning from 9:45 to 10:45, so that is going to be the best time to reach out to me. That is when I will get back to you the quickest. But if I do not get back to you right away, please give me a little bit of time. Now, if a few hours go by, please send another message. But just give us a little bit of time. We are still figuring out how to help those of you at home and those in class. So have a great day. And remember, this is not due today. We will be turning this in tomorrow.